Hello, hi, it's Lisa. I'm singing this song in my head, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. From, you remember that Welcome Back, Carter? Yeah, that's playing in my head. Cause yes, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Thank you, Lord. We made it back from our trip to the United States. And so we were gone. We were supposed to be gone for about 4 weeks solid, and we did cut it short a bit, and we came back maybe just a few days earlier. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. I thought I would be documenting all that I was experiencing, but didn't get to do it. I could say that I'm just very happy that I made it back. But yeah, it was a lot. So, woo! I understand when other expats go and they come back with the same sentiment of, "Ooh, I'm back." You can't even understand it until it happens to you, until you do it. So I would not have thought that. We really didn't have trouble, like at the airports and the things that I thought would be trouble. Like it wasn't necessarily any trouble, just being around, large numbers of people, like I had kind of heard or thought. So the bigger issues that I had were more just dealing with the, family issues and just stuff. The political environment and how it's impacting relationships and, just the stress of the country that they're under and how people are dealing with that stress and are not dealing with it. And then those things showing up in other areas. So yeah, that was the hardest thing. So it wasn't necessarily, I didn't think the prices had gone up that much. Beef definitely had gone up a lot, shockingly. Like I went to a grocery store and I was just looking at steaks. Unbelievable. $54 for the same steaks that we get here for like $10, like 3 ribeyes or something crazy at the grocery store. I think my mouth just really opened, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. But couldn't really feel the price differences. Like I didn't know, that was kind of a question mark in my head. Would we feel the tariffs and all that? But didn't really have that experience at all. But yeah, so glad to be back in Panama. It actually took me a couple of weeks to just kind of get my head right again and make sure we got this mental health on straight. And so, yeah, we are back. And so it was fun because we did get to see our children. Well, we didn't see one of our sons, but he's coming for a visit next week. So we'll get to see him and our family members. And so all of that was a lot of fun. Yes. So I do understand why people would say that the United States is one of the best places to live in the world. Yeah, I see that. There's a lot of conveniences, there's a lot of things that, I could see somebody making that argument. However, since I've had the ability to live outside that country now, I also see the toll that it takes on the people living there. Yeah, so I see this time I saw the toll of the American dream. I knew it living in it to a degree that's very different than what I saw this time on the people around me. So Americans, we work really hard. I think maybe that's why in retirement, which a lot of expats here are retired, we really appreciate it because we have worked really hard to get here. And so it's interesting to go back and see people, how hard they work. Like, and when you're in it, you're just doing it because you have to do it. This is how you make it. This is how we're indoctrinated to just work hard. But yeah, I saw that this time, that the price that we pay for that system is a hefty price. And when you're living it, you don't know of any other price to pay. So, living outside the country, even though it may not have all the conveniences that you're used to, or things may not flow exactly the way that you're used to them flowing, there is a trade-off just with ease of mind. Not only in America is it the issue of just working hard to survive, to have a place to live and food, but also just to stay safe and to be in an environment that's welcoming and just free of the systemic type of racism. Not that racism doesn't exist everywhere, but it's just that continual bombardment, continually bombarded with it. And so the stress of that type of living shows up in other areas. So it shows up in the violence, a violent society. It shows up in relationships. It shows up in many different areas. And so that was a lot to take in for me. But I did, and I think I saw what I needed to see and did what I needed to do, and for Craig and I both. And so we're excited to be back. So yay, yay. Be back. So I just wanted to say hello and welcome myself back, and look forward to sharing with you more. Looking forward to getting back to my Let's Talk Fridays and meeting you all out there and just going to the next level. So, all right, come along with me, All right, you know what to do. Be blessed.